For the first time in Gaza, 3 U.S. soldiers were killed and dozens were injured after a drone struck U.S. forces stationed in northeastern Jordan near the Syrian border on Sunday. Washington blamed Iran-backed groups for the deadly attack. Seung-jae has more.
U.S. officials say 3 U.S. servicemen were killed after an unmanned aerial drone launched an attack against U.S. forces stationed in northeastern Jordan near the Syrian border. During the attack, dozens of others were injured, with many being evaluated for possible traumatic brain injury. An umbrella organization of hardline Iran-backed militant groups, the Islamic Resistance in Iraq, claimed responsibility for the attack. According to U.S. President Joe Biden, Washington is still gathering information on the attack, but said that it was carried out by radical Iran-backed militant groups operating in Syria and Iraq. In a statement released by the White House, Biden vowed to carry on fighting against terrorism and said the U.S. will hold all those involved responsible. Since the outbreak of war in Gaza on October 7th last year, U.S. forces have come under attack more than 150 times by Iran-backed groups in the Middle East, leading to at least 70 injuries prior to Sunday's attack. Meanwhile, the Israeli Prime Minister's office said on Sunday that a 4-way meeting between the U.S., Israel, Qatar, and Egypt took place in Europe to discuss a potential deal to release all Israeli hostages held by Hamas in exchange for a 2-month-long ceasefire. The meeting was later confirmed to have been held in Paris and was described by the Prime Minister's office as being constructive. According to U.S. officials speaking to the Associated Press on Saturday, the hostage deal would be carried out in 2 phases. In the first phase, fighting would stop to allow for the remaining women, elderly, and wounded hostages to be released by the militant group. Israel and Hamas would then work out details during the first 30 days of the pause for the second phase, where Israeli soldiers and civilian men would be released. Israel says 132 hostages remain in captivity, including 2 children. Seung-jae, Arirang News.